Hi dear, welcome back. So in today's session, we will learn a different aspect which is becoming extremely pertinent in today's digital era. This session will be on how to create Google Forms. So it will benefit all types of learners, especially teachers, to use it in their day-to-day classroom activities, which are nowadays online, and even for research scholars and master degree students, they can apply this in gathering data for their research. So let's get started. So first you have to log into your Gmail account. After login to your Gmail account, you can see what option here. Go here, click here, and then search for form, Google Form. Click the Google Form, and then you will be redirected to this page. Now you can see the blank option here. Click in the blank option. You will be redirected to this page. Here I will write my first question that I want to gather. That is demographic information I want to gather. Then you can write the description also, like write without mistake or any other option. Then after that you go here, click in the add question. So here first I want to know the name of the student. So this will be short answer type question. So here you can see there is so many options, so you need to know when to use which one. So short answer is used when you want your respondents to give to supply the answer in short answer type question. So in paragraph is used for long answer type questions, and MCQ is used when there is only one correct answer for a question. And then checkbox is used when the question has more than one responses as an answer. For example, if you are asking your students where do you want to go for shopping, then they can click Big Bazaar, or they can click Reliance, they can click Pantaloons, anything. So they can click more than one options. In that case, you use the checkbox. So drop down menu is used when you want your respondents to take one response, one option out of 2 to 3 options. So in that case, you use drop down. File upload is used when you want your respondents to upload a PDF file. And then linear scale is used when you are developing a rating scale. MCQ choice grid is used when you want to develop a attitude scale. And then checkbox grid is similar to this checkbox, where the student can choose more options for one question. So more than one option for one question. So this will appear in grid, however this will appear in solo. So this was all about it. Now you know when to use which option. So I will make it required. This is important because if you don't click the required option, then the student can skip this question. So if you don't want the student to skip any question, then you have to click required after every question. So next I want to know the gender. For gender, I'm going to use drop down menu, male. Next I will type female, and then I will make it required. So this was all about demographic information. You can add more options, but for now I will add only 2 options. So from next step onwards, I want to create the MCQ. For example, the question will start from there, but I don't want that to mix up with demographic information. So in that case, I can do is go to this option, add section. You can also directly go to add question and mix the demographic as well as the MCQ together, but I don't want to mix, so I will go for add section. If you click the add section, you will see that these two are divided. The questions which you are going to rate, give marks, that will be different, and for demographic they will be different. So this will have 2 sections. So now I'm going to write a MCQ. So I will just write all questions are compulsory. This is for instruction purpose, this option. So add question. For example, I will just ask which among the following is an input device. So option 1, for example, projector, and option 2, monitor, option 3, speaker, option 4, keyboard. So you can add more options also, but I will limit only for 4 options. This will be MCQ, and then I will make it required. So you can, if you want to add more MCQs, then you can add, and you can also create section again in order to separate the thing. For example, you want to add MCQ as well as rating scale, then you can make different section there. But I will just go for it now in order to make it understand. So here I'm going to use attitude scale. For that, I will go to multiple choice grid option. So I want to ask attitude scale on blended learning, for example. So in the row, you have to write the statements that you want to ask. For example, blended learning is very flexible. This is one statement. And then it is very easy to use, to understand, or to use, whatever you want to write. Then in this column you have to write the scale. For example, I'm using a Likert 5-point scale, then I will write strongly agree, and then agree, undecided, disagree, and then strong, strongly disagree. So I will make it again compulsory. Yes, this is also compulsory. So now this is how it looks like. See, for every statement there will be these 5 options. So next I will show you how to upload an image. For image, you have to go here. You can see this, right? So click here and then browse. For example, I want to upload this image, so I will just click here and then open. So this is how it looks like. For example, consider this as a map, for example, and I want them to identify a map. So I will just write identify the picture. This will be short answer type so that they can type the answer there. Make it required. And then I will show you how to use one more thing, that is how to use file format. You can write submit your response here. So here I will use this file format. So I will write continue. I will click on the continue. Here you will see the maximum size, what size you want them to upload. So till 10 MB or 100 MB, 1 GB, this is up to you. Maximum number of files 1, you can increase the files also. Allow only specific file types. Here you can limit the file type, for example, if you want to limit for PDF and all. So I will make it required. This I don't need this, I will just delete it. So this is my question. I have developed my question, and then after developing the question, go to setting. In the setting, if you want to collect the email IDs of the students, then click here. And if you want to limit the respondents to give only one answer, then you can click it here. This is important because if you don't allow this, if you don't click here, then there is the same respondents will be able to answer the same questions for more than one time. So it's better to use this. This is for respondents purpose. If you click here, then they will get to know what responses they have met. They will see those through their, they will get those through their emails also. So here again they are asking for file size. So after that you can just go to presentation. In the presentation you will see that there is an option for shuffle question. You can use this also, and you can, it's up to you. If you use this, then for every respondent the question will get shuffle. So for example, I have made my MCQ in the beginning, the first question, but for if I use this shuffle question, then MCQ may go down in the last or in between for others to respondents, so it will keep on changing like that. So in the last, this is confirmatory message after the respondents submit their response, what you want them to um, give a message. So I will just write thank you for your response. So I will save it now, and let's look how it looks like. So we will go to preview. This is preview option here. Just click it here, and then you will see this is how it looks like. So I'll just click anything, student name, just anything in order to show you. So this is how the look like, this one drop down menu look like. Next, so this is the picture. You can just type anything for now. So this is how it looks like, the ratings, the attitude scale that I have prepared, and this is the MCQ, and this is submit your response here. So add file. So for this, select PDF file, anything for now, and upload. It is getting uploaded. Now I'm going to submit this. See this message I have just typed just now, thank you for your response, it is showing here. So now we will check how the responses looks like. So this is how the response looks like. So since there will be more than one response, since you are going to use this to more than one participant, so in that case you go here, you can see this here, right? Create spreadsheet. So click there and then create a spreadsheet, new spreadsheet. Now you will be redirected to Google Sheet. So spreadsheet, Excel. Then here you can see that the response that I have given is automatically saved here. So this is the best thing about using Google Forms. You don't have to manually type the answers, you know, in the Excel sheet. It will automatically get saved here. So as the respondent will respond, their responses will all be saved here. So this is how to use Google Form. This is very simple. I hope you have learned a lot. But now you want to send this question in through a link. So for that you have to go to send option. Click the send option. You can manually type the email ID here also, but it's very time consuming. So if you want to share the link to your Google that one questions, then you can you can give in the WhatsApp group or Telegram group. Then in that case you go here, you can click here, you can see this here, you click in the shorten URL and then copy the URL here. After this you can send this through, for example, I want to send to someone, then I can just type here and I can send the recipient's name and I can just send it. So this is how to use Google Forms. I hope you have learned today how to use the Google Forms. It's very simple. Next we will also learn on uh, how to make quiz. So thank you all for listening till the end, and see you all in my next video. Have a nice day.